How's everybody doing today? I'm hoping you guys having a good morning today. Markets are just nuts. All the biotechs are going crazy. Biotechs are just going nuts. It's a great opportunity. It reminds me of what happened back in the days with the Ebola thing. You know that market got really insane with the Ebola. I hope all of you guys are doing okay. So far, everything's cool. Please let me know if the audio is good. We got about 2 minutes to go. The VIX, I see the VIX is gapping here. VXX. Is the audio good? Please, somebody, whichever person is able to let me know if the audio is good. I greatly appreciate that. A couple of stocks on the move this morning. Thank you, John. All right. HPI pulling back real quick. ALT is on watch here. Expecting this thing to be a little bit volatile though. Watching ALT. $594. $594 on the daily. APT pulling back. APT pulling back. Watching this APT micro bounce on the 1 minute time frame. Watching APT. APT. Watching APT. Moderna's pulling back. CODX as well. Wow, Moderna got to almost like 70 bucks, 90 bucks. Well, I can't remember the high there a couple of days ago. Now we can see mRNA all the way to 22 bucks. OPG and APT, NNVC. This is one of my favorites. I don't like that 1 minute time frame candle there. Wait, what's the overall market like today? As of right now, I need to know. Dow negative 400 points. MMA did you say MRMA? What? mRNA. Oh, Moderna. Oh yeah, yeah. But that was not halted though. It's really not halted yet. It's still still trending. The VIX pulling back, NVAX pulling back, VIR. Watching TNXP, but it's a little bit too cheap though. OBCI though, keep an eye on OBCI. See this one I like. Thank you, buddy, for letting me know. Nothing on the daily, pulling really high here. Let me wait for that 1 minute pullback, micro pullback on the 1 minute here. Too close to 750. I don't want to chase it. I want to wait for it to get a little closer to 750. That's gonna be yeah, too late now. CODX got halted, and OBCI. Yeah, now it's probably gonna resume over the 750. CODX is halted as of right now. I'm gonna wait for CODX to come back, OBCI as well. Let's see what this thing is actually going to move. Hey, buddy, that was a good call. Thank you for bringing that over. Let me run the scanners here real quick. I want to know what's going on. See, Pinterest is pulling higher, but Pinterest is really not the kind of stock that I'm going to be watching as of right now. The same thing that I was telling you guys yesterday. The best idea, and sometimes even if you're going to go to the niche, as people sometimes say when it comes to businesses, if you want to focus on something that a lot of people is probably not paying attention, you probably be okay. But as of right now, the stocks that are really hot are the biotechs and the healthcare sector stocks, with the defense stocks. Hey, good morning, Sean. Defense stocks or defense or whichever way. I can't. I don't want to mess it up. MYL. It's actually dropping quick. MYL. I like this one. 1658 right now, MYL. Let me take a look at the daily real quick. It has a micro bounce on 1 minute time frame. Got no support. Prior support 1663 right now. Just flushing down. No support. Micro pullback right here. The 1 minute time frame. 1663 prior low. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one here. MYL healthcare sector. Milan healthcare sector stock. OBCI is probably gonna come up over the 750. That's I didn't want to chase that. That's the reason why I didn't send the order prior to that. It was pushing higher, too close to 750, and if I would have sent that order, my order would have been filled or probably filled because of volatility, and then I would have been halted. Now, after it resumes, the best idea will be to send an order out to get some out of whatever you were able to get. And NNVC pulling lower. That's one of my favorite ones. And NNVC small pennant flag formation on a 1 minute time frame at $10.92. CODX resume, very volatile. Still waiting on OBCI. I really don't know. I gotta see where it's gonna resume. Figure out if I'm really gonna send a trade on this one or not. As of right now, it's probably not the best idea just to send any orders right after it resumes. For those of you keeping track of the thing that watch list, gotta know update here. CYH came all the way down to 497, and this one pulled back all the way that for around 750, 747 area. And we were watching this one on the daily for that pullback. GMPX picking up a little bit of steam. That one is staying on my radar because of the daily formation. AIM, 1058. Micro bounce on NNVC 1058. MYL is probably going to be in the secondary window right now. MYL. Watching NNVC. under 1050, NNVC under 1050, tapping 1060, 1054, NNVC towards the 100 simple moving average on the 15, $9.95. So towards the 10.50 range, under 10.50, towards the $10 mark, 50 cent range. For those of you that want to keep the conversation going and be updated with all market related kind of stuff, and we can go back and forth, I sent out the link right there for Discord group. So if you guys want to join the Discord group, you can use that link and we can keep, the conversation going, even if it's like the weekend or after hours, during the day, things that are going on. We can share ideas through that chat room on Discord. If you guys are interested, the link is right there. I posted it at 9:29 in the morning, as you can see there. Watching a possible bear flag formation on NNVC, printing 1075. I want to see it come down 1050 for a move to, we got a support on the 100 at 995, which means that it's going to go all the way to $10. Pardon me. I will not be placing orders around 10. I'll do that at 1005, 1006. Because whole dollar resistance and support areas too close. We got AIM, hold it, AIM, hold it, OBCI, hold it right now. CODX2 volatile, VIR, hold it as well. IVIO pushing 207. And NVC coming down. I'm gonna print this one out of this, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it when it resumes. And NVC coming down, watching this area here under 1050, under 1050 for a move towards 10. Get at least a 40-45 cent move on this one. I don't want to be holding the bag here. Printing what it looks like a bear flag formation on a 1 minute time frame. We got about a minute and 50 seconds for that 5 minute candle to close. I got different things going on now. I took Thinkorswim out of my main computer and I put it in a secondary computer because that helps my computer move faster when it comes to day trading. For the swing trades, I run Thinkorswim. You guys know this because now it's even better with free commissions and it's a very robust. Hey Sean, thank you. I saw that thing pop up there on the Discord. Yes, you are in the right place. So in that computer there on my left, or actually on my right, I'm running Thinkorswim, which I run for the swing trades, as I've often mentioned. Cool, John. Cool. I see the pop-ups coming through. Man, I'm glad that we can share ideas and stuff and keep connected. So I took Thinkorswim out of this computer here because I'm running DOS and I'm running TC2000 and I'm running the stream, which is I run XSplit. So if I run way too many things together, it slows down my computer. Then I can't, it freezes and I'm gonna have an issue. So I took it out, put Thinkorswim on the other computer there, and that makes my computer run a little faster. And I keep an eye on my positions here as well. On the swing trade watch list, you guys know I sent it out on every weekend. If anybody's new to this here and is interested in getting that list, it's for free. You just gotta go to churchcolony.com and create a free account. AIM just resumed. Okay. Let me go back to. I gotta keep an eye on NNVC because I want to trade that stock, and I'm not gonna force a trade. Honestly, I will not. But I think that this could be a good opportunity. Nice range of 50 cents. We see that reversal here on a 1 minute. Looking for a retest of the 1050. Break on the 1050 towards the 10.50 range. I had a very decent day yesterday on VIR. Keep an eye on GMPX. It looks good on the daily. Let me just see the scanners here. I'm running different scanners. So I'm running Thinkorswim scanners. I'm running TC2000 scanners. And sometimes the Thinkorswim scanners pick up a couple of stocks faster than TC2000. Other times TC2000 pick up stocks faster than Thinkorswim. See this DYAI popping up. DYAI. It was halted a couple of minutes ago. I don't know. It looks kind of tricky with that formation though. It looks kind of tricky though. Watching NNVC for that reversal though. See for the reversal. For the ones of you that are not consistent yet and want to see if your ideas are good, what I recommend, and I spoke about this a couple of days ago. Wow, look at VIR though. I talked about this a couple of days ago. Now halted on the way down from $70 to $43 right now. When it resumes, probably gonna keep dropping. Yesterday, after the market opened, this stock didn't do well in regards to a formation that you were able to kind of recognize, because it was just halted every couple of minutes. So with the type of formation that it printed yesterday, you couldn't do a lot. So what I'm saying, look at another one here doing the same thing, AHPI. You can keep track of your progress by writing down your ideas on maybe a piece of paper and scanning the market, looking for at least maybe 20 to 30 stocks every day. Just bear with me for a second here. My computers are playing around with me. Did I disconnect something here? One of my monitors just shut off. So I guess I turned it off for some reason. I don't know. Hold up. Yeah, this is just insane. It got disconnected from, where is this thing now? From the power supply with my legs. I kicked it. I'll have to rearrange the whole thing. Just bear with me for a second. I'm gonna have to move all of my windows here. On your end, nothing happened. NNVC coming down, and I was under my C1 to a low of 1056, and I was under my desk here. I kicked the power supply. I have a, and this is what something that I actually do recommend. I have a, I don't know how you should call this thing, if it's a power supply or not. It's something to protect your equipment, that if any kind of high voltage come through, you're able to, your computers don't get all messed up. So you don't, a high voltage type of thing won't mess up your equipment. I bought that thing. I don't know how it's called really. Gee, man, I see myself trying to fix all my windows here, and it takes a minute to do that. Just bear with me for a second here. I'm having lots of fun. By mistake, I kicked this thing and it dropped to the floor. The monitor got disconnected, and because that one got disconnected, it reset everything on the computer when it comes to the arrangements of the windows. And now I see myself trying to fix this thing. Okay, let's see. Sorry guys, sometimes you don't plan for this type of things, technical difficulties when it comes to technology and trading in general. I'm fixing all my windows, putting things where they belong, moving things around, and I'm still kind of missing one more window here. I'm almost done. I apologize. I know that some people get bothered by this type of things. Me talking about other things other than trading. I really do apologize for any inconvenience that this may cause to you. Oh, small pen formation on NNVC, 1 minute time frame. I'm back. Put a trend line here so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. This can be a decent thing now, and a decent flag formation right here on the 5, and a small pennant right here on the 1. So this can be a pretty decent thing for me. I got an order set to be filled under 750. If we get to break and go down there, I have an order. Okay, low 1051 right now. Let's see if we can get under the 1050 for a range. $10.50. Tap in 1050. Waiting for 1049, 1048 to hit. That's a little confirmation. I don't want to be the guy that gets holding the bag here. That's right, man. The surge protector. You see? You guys are good. Guys are good. There you go. Okay, there you go. Holy smokes. Wait a second here. Did I get filled here? There was a lot of slippage there. Going fast. Going fast. Man, I didn't get the whole thing. I just got partial fill. There was a lot of slippage. And I'm sending orders out already. As I told you guys, I want to be around 10.05. I don't want to hold for the $10 because that's too close to the whole dollar area support. That's already a decent chunk on this move here. 45. Oh my God. 949 daily level. 949 daily level. 949 daily level. Next one, 801. 782. I missed a lot of this thing though, I have to say. First, I just got a partial fill because it was holding too tight around 1050, and I had the order set out for $10 and how do you call it? $10.48. That's a little confirmation. They just flushed down too quick, gave me a partial fill. And then around 10:05, I was getting out. It held on for a couple of seconds and then just flushed down. Look at the second candle on that flush. So I left a lot on the table there. But I got a little thing. I got a little thing going down. I'm not complaining about that. My main idea worked out exactly, not exactly how I wanted to see it happen. Because the slippage and that flush didn't allow me to get what I wanted, I just got a partial fill because there was a lot of slippage on the way down. And then around 10:05, 10:07, I was trying to get filled to get out. And look at that. I left a lot because afterwards, look at that flush all the way down to 949. So, another 50-cent move that I wasn't able to capture. What can I say? Original intent, original idea worked out. But just breathe, right? Just breathe. God. Quite something. Let me just take a picture of this thing. NNVC here. Dude, like this is stupid. This is so stupid. Hey, this happens though. You see, this is happening real time. This is happening real time. Man, what a shame. What a shame. I hate when this happens. Oh man, what a day. AMD halted. CODX, think we have a little bit more room to run to the downside. And VRI just resumed because it was halted too. The stocks are going nuts in the last few days. TALO just keeps on coming down. The last few days we have had this thing come from 17 bucks, now $13 today, 13.24. This is a stock that was added to the swing trade watch list the other day. And V-Ray, see V-Ray there. 50 simple moving average was resistance on the daily chart. AEMD just resumed. Coming down hard. I gotta say though, now the stock market is dropping huge. All of these companies are moving higher like crazy. In a few months, when this thing goes away, the market's gonna be roaring back in. Like it's going to keep, like it's gonna come back fast. So be mindful that there's gonna be a couple of good opportunities coming through in the market in the next few months when the overall market starts ramping up again. Because right now, the global markets are just going crazy. But this biotech and healthcare sector stocks are doing actually very good. So, but when the overall market starts rolling back up, sorry, when AIM, yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, AIM, or I think I have AIM on. Yeah, I'm looking at AIM. 307. Thank you, Matthew. I'm looking at it. 307. I see he has a decent range. Printing 307, 306 right now. So when the overall market comes right back, it's going to be a very good thing. Because now we have plunged like about 3,000 points, right? 10% correction, 11% correction. Wow. Is it true the Dow tumbles more than 1,000 points? Hold up. Let me just take a look at this thing here. Yeah, the Dow negative 850 points. Just crazy, bro. Just crazy. Let's see. NNVC came right back up. Look at that formation. Check this out. Check this out. Look at that support. Crazy support out of 949. This is a daily level though. It's right here. Look. Exactly 950 low. Right here. So daily level took support at 949. It's just a nuts. We had this trend line set up. When did we actually set this one up? Can't even remember. I think it's this one here. Yeah, exactly. Look, that's the high at $9.49 right here. This is exactly the price that we have here. $9.49 right here. Came down to 950. So by a penny, he held that support by a penny. We went down to 950. We had a high prior right here on this lately level that we had 949, and he held that support to the penny. So it's just, this is just something. This is the reason why I like to keep an eye on areas of support and resistance based on the daily formation and longer time frames to have an idea of where the overall trend is actually trying to move. Because really, if you don't have any idea, then you're probably not going to be able to do much. GMPX is pulling back. Small flag here on the 1 minute. Small flag on the 1 minute. Gotta keep an eye on that one. Low 430. Under 430, probably have a retest right here of 404. So 430, 404. Just say 25 cents. I will say that it would be a decent target there. Under that, you can see a daily level at $3.53, 353 and 315. CYH filling up the gap. Filling up that gap. Right here. This is what we spoke about a couple of days ago. Got a nice level right here. Based on the daily formation, you can see this thing breaking down, ramped up, reversal. Test of 535 right now inside of its range. Even breaking down, you can see a low here of 458. If he breaks under that, I think next level that I'm probably gonna retest is 396. So I'll be definitely checking out the $4 area, $4 area on CYH. Again, this is a little bit of a longer time frame type of thing. You gotta have to hold. Running scanners now. Matthew sent me a message on Twitter this morning. He got in on the pre-market hours on this thing. Hold up, let me just pull Twitter here to see exactly what price he got in at. All right, so he got in at 382 on ALT. I gotta say, I wasn't paying attention to that one in the pre-market hours really today. 382. Put a trend line here. 382. Just to have a little bit of an idea of which area he got in at. 382 ramped up, came here, $5 higher day. Well, for 382 though, if it goes high to a $5 mark, I don't know what you did math. Honestly, I have no idea. But being me, man, I honestly I would have taken something out. I don't know if you're still holding. Again, I'm just talking out of my. Let me just not to bite my tongue here, not to say something wrong, because I really don't have any idea if you got out or not. But if it was me, $1 and change, man, I would have taken that and run with it. 382. We're talking about $1.18. Obviously, it doesn't mean that you can take the whole thing, because you don't have a magic ball to know exactly where this thing's gonna go. But $1 range is actually very good per share. $1 range is excellent on this type of stocks. Again, because they are cheap. And I don't mean saying cheap like it's a bad thing. I'm saying they are low price stocks. They are a $3 stock, for example. If you can extract a dollar range on a $3 stock, you are killing it. Again, mostly when you go for ranges like this on a $3 or $4 stock, I mean a $3, $4, $5 range, $10 range, is on high price stocks that have long range. Stocks like Amazon, Tesla, and some other like that. And so if you go for a dollar range on a $3 stock, well, you're killing it. You're actually doing very good. Why? Because you can buy 1,000 shares with $1,000 and make $1,000 with $1,000. It's like, that's a good thing. You're putting in $1,000, you're taking out $1,000. You gotta be kidding me. So if you can make a point on a $3 per share stock, it's actually pretty good. Like I'm saying, like maybe not $1,000. Let's just take that one back. So if you take 1,000 shares, a $3 stock, you're putting in your capital $3,000. Let's just say a little more. Just an average. Let's just say $3,200. Just pretending here, and you can make a point on that move. You're actually making about 33 to 34% on a few minutes, and 33% in a couple of minutes. It's actually very good, very, very good. So, there was somebody yesterday, I don't know if you're here or not, that was over in StockTwist, and this person was asking me for some advice when it comes to. I posted that on, I think on Instagram story, and I will give you guys an advice here, the same one that I gave this person yesterday, for any of you that might go through this. This person's situation yesterday. was that he took a hit. I think it was in Roku or something like that. And he was asking for a home run hit type of trade. So he was looking around asking people for a tip on the next big thing. I think if you do that, if you take a hit and you go around asking people for the next big hit, you're going to put yourself in a very, very bad situation. That will put you more into the red. The first thing you have to know when you go into a trade is why you're into the trade, why you took the position. Second thing is what's your profit target area, and if things don't work out, how long do you need to realize that you were wrong? Because you have two possibilities in a trade. One is that you're right, one is that you're wrong. So how long do you need? How far would you go before you realize you're wrong? So you need to have an idea where you're going to get out. But the first thing you need to know is why you're going to get in. Why? For example, I was talking about an NNVC here a couple of minutes ago. And I like this one because I was watching this thing from the earlier time. Like we have two flags, one here, one pennant right here on the 1 minute. Breakdown, follow through, ramp up right here, doji. And I was looking for under $10.50. Why? Because this little magic thing here. We were trading around the 50, and the next support area on the 15 minutes was the 100, which here was sitting at $9.97. So again, being $9.97 close to $10 support, I figured $10 support. If we get there, I don't want to be the guy holding the bag. So 10.05 is the area where I put my orders, because a lot of people play those areas of support and resistance. So the first thing is, why are you going to get into the trade? And what's the idea? First thing is, it's coming down. Overall trend is coming down. What's the main entry for me? 1050. Why? Because right here we come to the low, 1053. And we are printing another pennant here. You guys remember during all of these things here is what my monitors got turned off. I had to rearrange everything. By the time I finished, it was actually printing this thing. You could go back and watch the archive. It's going to be stored here. If it gets under 1050, I think 45 cents. It's a 50-cent range from the 1050 to the $10, although we have $9.97 support. And look at the flush. First here, you guys know that it was hovering around 10.05, 10.07 for that support. 10.05 is exactly the area that I was talking about sending the order, because I didn't want to wait for the $10 hit. It's too common that people use these levels now to set their stops and their profit target areas. So after that, follow through flush to a key level on the daily, 949. But the first thing that I knew was why I was going to get in, and then how far I was going to be able to take it before I stepped out. If this thing didn't really work out, I'll be basing this thing off of the high of this thing right here, 1088. Although 1088 is 38 cents on the other direction. And it's probably not going to be a great thing because it's like 2 to 1 here. Maybe not 2 to 1, maybe 1.5 to 1. But I really had a conviction that we were going to test that $10 area. So I had this idea, and yeah, we could probably go there. Why? Because the 15 minutes is actually showing that there's a nice possibility. We were under that, and we got to 949. So it worked out better, although, again, coming down this pennant here, I didn't get filled the whole thing because there was a lot of slippage. It just got a flush down. It's got a slippage. It just got a partial fill. And then on the way here, hovering around 10:05, 10:07, sent out the order, got out, and this thing just flushed afterwards, right back down to 949. So although I missed a lot of the move, I had the first thing you have to know is why are you getting in, and what's your profit target area, what's the main idea. But don't just send trades like that. If you're forcing trades because you took a hit, because you did not do good in a trade, and now you're looking for that trade that will bring you that money back, trust me, you're gonna mess up, and that's gonna put you more into the red because your mind is not there. You're focusing on your P&L and not the chart. And so if you trade the P&L, you're probably not gonna do too great. But that was just a little message for anybody. This could be a little convenient. If you guys can let me know that you guys still there, because it's been kind of quiet for the last few minutes, and I'm just talking and talking and talking, and I don't even know if you guys are there. I see the numbers, but I don't know if somebody's listening to whatever I'm saying. I can see here a possibility for a rollover trade, retest of the 50, 1071, and 1050 again. Printing a doji, momentum slowing down. If you see here, the stochastic is showing that the momentum is about to shift, but I'm not gonna be sending any trades here. I'm not gonna be taking any chances. I'm not gonna be taking any chances. Guys, I gotta today I gotta cut the stream a little early. I have to go out, and I gotta do something for my father. He's expecting me to do something for him. So in the next few minutes, probably in the next minute, I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna go out with what I have in NNVC, although it wasn't the biggest trade because I just got a partial fill, but I'll take what I have. We can keep in contact throughout the day, throughout the Discord chat. So again, guys, if you're interested, let me just see if I can send out that link again, because it's right here. So that way we can keep contact, keep in contact, and keep updated with market related type of stuff, and share ideas and all that kind of stuff. Let me try to read what you say here. Now you gotta look at the chart, not the P&L. You can't trade the P&L. P&L is gonna be really misleading, man. Really misleading. The first thing you gotta trade now, and this is really why paper trading, although I don't believe on paper trading 100%, but here's what paper trading actually helps with, is the idea of you being right or wrong prior to taking the trade, seeing how consistent you are on your ideas, okay? And then when you're really consistent on your ideas, you have to switch off paper trading and go to live. But you have to go to live with very, very small accounts. I mean, not accounts, no, amounts. That's what I'm trying to say. So very, very small amounts. And you have to be now consistent on your ideas, and be mindful that you're probably going to burn up a little bit of commissions. But you have to be willing to go through the little bit of commissions. You got to say, well, I'm going to spend this $200 on commissions or whatever. Or nowadays, that is commission free. You can take very, very small positions, very tiny positions, and be uh, okay not having to pay any commissions. So while you're testing your strategy, first is being consistent with the ideas, trading the chart, not the P&L. And then when you're consistent, then go to a live, because now you're gonna have to learn how to manage the emotions. And small amounts is gonna help you do that. Small amounts will definitely help you do that. So that's my advice for today. Later down the line, I think I'm gonna open up a group to then just do kind of like nightly classes and maybe talk about this kind of stuff. Not the things that I want to share, but the things that you guys want to talk about. The things that you need reinforcement with, the things that you need help with, just to align the ideas and help you guys be on the right track. But again, I'm running a couple of things and couple of projects at the same time now. I'm a little tiny bit busy, but I'm gonna be clearing up a little bit of my schedule in the next few days. So I will probably do that maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. And I'm not probably not gonna do this like I'm gonna take people, uh although I'm not gonna charge for that, but I'm gonna take a little group of people, maybe a private thing, and I'm gonna run the stream private or live stream that's gonna be streamed through the website. You're gonna have access to it because it's still gonna be, you're gonna be able to, ask questions, talk, and all of that kind of stuff. But it's gonna be private. I'm not gonna stream it on YouTube. So I'm gonna do that maybe once, maybe twice a week, but not tomorrow, not next week. I'm gonna clear up a little bit of my schedule, and we could talk about anything you guys need help with, Q&As and all that kind of stuff, to just align the ideas and just to share a little bit of my experience and my, all of these years going up and down with, this craziness. That's right, Sean. If you're looking for big hits and stuff, uh, you're probably not gonna do so well. And the problem is that, I might, and the person, and he was asking me, is VIR a buy here? Is mRNA a buy here? And I can tell you what I think, but if things don't go in your favor, though, what are you gonna do? Because I can give you my personal opinion, but do you know what my idea is? This is the reason why I tell you guys, you need to know exactly how far you're gonna take it. How far you're gonna take it before you realize that you're wrong. You gotta have an idea of where you're gonna get out before you even get in. So if I give you an advice and I tell you this is what I'm gonna do, okay, but you don't know exactly what I'm thinking 100%. So how can I really tell you buy here, sell here? Like, if it doesn't work out and you're gonna be holding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, waiting on something that I told you to do, that's probably not gonna work out. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I saw the pop up here. Wow, Sean, that's great. Yeah, I noticed. It popped up on my phone. I noticed that you wrote a couple of messages there on Discord, and I appreciate all of you guys. For now, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go because I need to take care of this thing. early morning. My dad needs something from me, and it's very, very important. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Later on, I'm gonna be posting a little video about the idea on NNVC and all that kind of stuff. If you do like that video later, if you like the video, I'm saying, please make sure to give it a like and maybe a little comment, so that way YouTube keeps some, treating me well. Not that I'm not talking treating me well in the sense of maybe getting paid or nothing like that. I'm saying like promoting my channel. So I'll see you guys later. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.